Namaste, peace, love, and light. Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy. Big ups. Welcome in. We got to pick a card today, y'all. Today is going to be a pick a card reading. We got card 1, 2, or 3. Purple. Cosmic Dancer deck. Okay, it's the third card. So go ahead and do whatever it is that you do to kind of connect with the cards and figure out what cards you want to pick. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to do that. I'll timestamp the all the pick cards so you know what your pick a card is and how to go straight to it in the details description box. Okay, so without any further ado, we gonna slide right into it. If you guys like my messages, make sure you give these videos a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel for sure. All right, here we go. Card 1. Messages for card 1. Card 1. Circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. Circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. What does it mean? I don't know. It's a little self-explanatory, but we'll grab some messages. I feel like we'll definitely be experiencing a little bit of clarity. Maybe kind of feeling like we're doing something over and over a little bit in order to get that clarity. You know, running back into circles around a situation. All right, let's jump into it. Spirit, come back to the messages for card 1. Circles. For those of us that pick card 1. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And we got the Knight of Cups, 5 of Wands, energy, pop out here, Lovers, Page of Wands, okay, well, thank you, Spirit. What's going on? All right. Okay. 7 of Wands energy in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse as well. Okay. 9 of Cups in reverse. And Ace of Cups. Let's get bottom of the deck and the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords with the Queen of Swords in reverse. I definitely see an ongoing situation here. It's kind of like Spirit nudging you to kind of, those of us who picked card 1, this message is about getting clarity. Like, stop going through the same cycles over and over. Okay, overall, that's what I'm getting here intuitively. And now let's go into the messages for the cards we have. Bless. This Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups talks about the heart, you know. Also, it talks about wanting creative expression. So maybe a part of you is wanting that, you know, to express yourself, and you feel blocked in doing that. I feel like for us to go within ourselves and find what it is that we like to do. We're not getting to that, you know? I feel like we should start following our heart, you know? I feel like we're full of ideas and things that can make us um, be so much more in the world, you know what I'm saying? And this applies to all of us on a greater level, you know, when I see that Knight of Cups, it's like, what more can I offer to myself? What more can I offer to the universe at this time, right? Um, I'm not thinking outside of the box, right? So it reminds you to kind of step outside of the box. Also, this could be too in romantic situations, going through circles, you know, kind of going through this relationship, feeling like um, I'm not getting anywhere. It's the same circle. Every time we do this dance, it's always the same sort of circle with this person. You know what I'm saying? There's a message here about that too, you know. But for the most part, with this Knight of Cups coming in right here, those of us that pick this, we're pretty, you know, intelligent people here. There could be someone with a romance, you know, that is going to the next level. Okay. On some real shit, right? Um, but let's get into it, right? The Five of Wands, it's coming in reverse. And we know Five of Wands, that's all like arguments and disagreements, right? Kind of that conflict there between definitely people that, you know, where you're territorial, but you're trying to learn how to be assertive. Sometimes tempers clashing though, right? Um, And with it coming in reverse, I feel like it's trying to give us the message that we finally learned, okay, how to stop going in these circles at this time. So this is amazing. Those of us who pick card one, right? We figured the fucking, we figured the glitch out, right? And so now this is us figuring out the glitch, right? It's amazing news with it in reverse, right? So now we got the Lovers here, right? And the Lovers is talking about, you know, being happy now, having that unification of two people, or a union of what for whatever union that it is, it being stable, okay? And it being something solid. For the most part, those of us that pick card one, I definitely think you're in relationships for the most part, is what I'm getting. But you don't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. But yeah, this is just about the major choices that we make, you know, and these shared values that we have, and kind of getting closer, you know, at this time as well with these partners, right? Good energy here, okay? And the Knight of Wands, right? I feel like somebody could wanna, I feel like somebody's passionate about something, but for the most part, it's like somebody could just be really having to make really quick decisions. Um, very energetic people here. Maybe you like to move fast. but for the most part, it's just you love a great challenge. I feel like don't allow you liking a challenge to think that that's a problem, because I feel like sometimes in order to get us out of a circle, you need kind of a challenge. So I feel like for the most part, you kind of needed the situation to be a circle for you to realize, you know what I'm saying, how you could change the rhythm there and kind of break cycles right here with this Five of Wands, right? I feel like if it's not a problem, right? Why would you need a solution, right? For those of us who pick card one, right? So you had to be in something in order to for it to be, needing to be addressed here, right? So that's what it was, right? I feel like you just love a challenge, damn it. And you do push things to the limit a little bit, and I mean that's, hey, bless, you know what I'm saying, like it's just who we are as people, you know what I'm saying. Definitely could be fire signs here, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, right? Doesn't have to be, but yeah, it's like you're breaking through these circles and these cycles, and it brings you a lot of clarity right in the eye of the storm. That five of wands here energy. That's like a storm, chaos, right? So with the seven of wands message, let's see, because I kind of felt like with it coming in reverse, let's see. Because I mean, at the end of the day, the seven of wands is like stand your ground. And maybe you're in a situation where you're having a hard time doing that. And I feel like don't fold on your beliefs. Don't give up on you. Like, I feel like you giving up on you all the way past to this point would be like crazy, those of us who pick card one. Because it's like you are the challengers. You're supposed to challenge shit. You're not supposed to just give in to what everyone says to do. You are the movers, the shakers, the creators. That's what you do. You challenge you see a situation, you're gonna challenge it. That's what you do. It's a part of your nature. Never fucking back down. Like, for real. Okay? And that's just a personal message that you know what I'm saying? Personally, I know that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I tell myself. So, bless whoever this is for. Those of us that pick our one, right? It is what it is. Sometimes we get down on ourselves because maybe you're looking at it like from the perspective of how the world is sending back their energy, or how they see your reflection and how beautifully you are transforming. And maybe you got to stop and look and realize that they're seeing their reflection in you, and they're seeing that they're not reaching their fullest potential, not because they're not living up to your expectations, but because they're not living up to their own expectations. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful of projections, because that's what sometimes it is, and that's what makes us fold on our beliefs. Man, stand your ground. Okay, love you. Come on, Kish. It's hard out here. Those of us who pick our one. Okay. And then we got the Nine of Cups coming in reverse, okay? The Nine of Cups is like you getting exactly what it is that you want, okay? And so I want you to remember that. You're getting exactly what it is you want. The Nine of Cups talks all about wish fulfillment, right? So if you're getting everything that you want, what is it that you truly are unhappy about in this fulfillment? You know what I'm saying? Where's the misery? Where's this shit coming from? Where's this pain coming from? Because I feel like, again, this is a projection. This is what you get. If you keep comparing yourself, or if you keep making yourself feel like, then that's what you're going to get out of it, right? And everything that you get, it's like, damn, it's never good enough. So you'll never be happy with nothing. You'll never be happy with anything. Even when you get what you want, you're going to complain about it. So it's not that you're challenging what you're getting, is that you also have to amplify the gratitude. Where's the gratitude? Those of us who pick up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what pulls us out of the lull a lot of times. After we get so far challenging everything and we learn what we got to learn, then where do we pull ourselves back together, right? And so it's in that learning how to come full circle, sort of energy, right? And bring in what we need. You're the master magician of this, okay? Of this play. Okay? You're the orchestrator, okay, of this, the conductor here, okay? So I want you to keep that in mind, okay? Moving forward, you're in that beautiful wish fulfillment energy, getting exactly what you want, right? But you've got to see it as such. You have to be more grateful. Also, invite that in. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be so hard all the time either, right? And I think we're kind of getting to that, For those of us that picked card 1 on some real shit, it's like, yo, epiphanies. It's like you looking around like, yeah, actually I am in wish fulfillment. This is exactly what I wanted. And I mean, it might not look like, but it's exactly what I needed, on some real shit, right? And that's just truth, okay? I'm sorry. I was reading this one, the 9 of Cups. This one's the 6 of Cups. Let's go into the message for this one. The 6 of Cups talks about things from our past. And also, while I'm talking about the 6 of Cups here, let's just go back to the message here for the 9 of Cups. This was in reverse too, I feel like, because of all this energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the heart space. It really needs a lot of TLC right now. Those of us that pick card 1, on some real shit, we just need a little bit of TLC, I feel like it's about like getting physical around this time, because a lot of us around this time will stay like really inactive on some physical shit, and this is the time to actually like rev it up a little bit more, those that can, right? Because I feel like, especially if you like live with someone, like you being more physical, more outdoorsy, just a little bit, right? Each day will kind of give you like it'll alleviate some of the energies between one another, as well as it'll regulate your own energy. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like, it's so important for us to connect with nature. We miss out on the small parts, the very simplistic therapies, right? But I feel like with the 6 of Cups, now let's go into that message. The 6 of Cups is saying maybe something about your past that made us feel like, maybe that's where we learned how to back down. Maybe something in our past backed us down when we were a kid. And so that's where that fear, it's false evidence. I just need you to know that. Those of us who pick pile 1, when you feel like that, that's false evidence. It appears real. It's not fucking real though. It's just false evidence appearing real. That's what gives you fear. It's created, through trauma. And again, with the 6 of Cups, it feels like childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like when you were young, it was created, and so, and again, it affects what you see and what you feel like you're receiving. Like you don't feel like you're fulfilled even when you're getting what you want sometimes, okay? And so I need you to work on this, right? Because Spirit told me to tell you that, like, work on this, like, because it's gonna like translate in so many areas of your life, especially when it comes to lovers on some real shit, right? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. So it's affecting our money, it's affecting our love. Like, it's affecting our heart, right? It's affecting our mind, right? So it's affecting things, right? And so it's something that with these circles, right? Getting back to the message here, that clarity is gonna begin when you realize that these circles are the circles you created. So now while you're in the middle of this fucking storm, right? Let's get the clarity. Let's get the insight here, right? That's what Spirit's trying to nudge you into, right? Because you ain't gonna ever stop the circles of life, right? It's gonna keep it. There's a continuum, right? It doesn't stop. We can try all these vices of escapism, but it's not gonna stop. It's gonna keep going, and it's up to us to break the cycles, okay, that keep us in bondage. Okay, but yeah, I love it for you. Those of you that pick card 1, this message was dope as shit. We needed it, right? Now the final message is in the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like being guided away from something, at this time, and for the most part, that's us as a collective. Those of us that pick card 1, just deciding that, hey, I've had enough. And this is really an excellent energy because it shows that you're ready for the transition that's ahead. This is the healing progress here. And I love that we're moving forward and we're moving on to better things, and overcoming all of the hardship here in our final message. This transition is amazing. So kudos to us that pick card 1. I know it's been tougher than a motherfucker. And like I said, kudos, shout out to you, the real OGs, right? So keep going, because we're definitely heading to, more safer grounds at this time, like better times in overcoming these obstacles here. So I want you to keep that in mind for those of us that pick card 1. The circles seem crazy, but you finally figured out the glitch. I told you did with that 5 of fucking wands. It wasn't no joke. It was like, man, I gotta figure this out. And you had to figure it out while you was in it. So that's what I got for card 1. You know what? This is going to be, I'm going to do card 2. It's going to be too long. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not even going to do these as a picking card. I'm just going to leave that as a collective message is what we'll call this. I just looked at the timer. We're not going to have time for all of that. So let's, you know what, just to fill up the time, we'll give out abundance messages as well. And we won't have time to do the other cards, but I will do the messages for them and upload them to the channel. So here we go. Abundance messages for those of us that pick card 1. My bad, those of you that were waiting on card 2 or 3. I'll definitely upload the messages for card 2 and 3. This one really was important and needed, obviously, and it just ran over. All right. Bless. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself as well as others. Okay. Anything else? Abundance mindset. Okay. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Okay, let's get one more. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Okay? And let's see if they are hiding anything. Messages of hiding anything. For those of us that picked card 1. Oh, I love you unconditionally. I knew exactly what I was doing. And what else? What else? I know I messed up everything. Oh, well, there it is. Right? And let's go to romance messages really quick. Separation, time apart. Somebody's going through a honeymoon phase. Free yourself. Unrequited love. Just not enough love in a situation. Healing family issues. I feel like that could be a part of it too for some of you guys that were in situations where it just wasn't enough love. You know, that could have been part of our circles and cycles too, to learn, you know, when there's unrequited love or just not enough love to keep somebody together, you know, what to do, right? Hey, right? Tough lessons. Bless, right? Bless. All right, we can get up out of here, y'all. Peace.